Hello, my name is Lynn. I'm really excited about Riftbound. Today, I just kind of wanted to talk about my week playing Riftbound. It was a bit of a slower week compared to the last couple, but it was a good week nonetheless. The Kaisa list is finally completely assembled, and I've been also playing a lot of Lux. I actually probably played more Lux than I in Kaisa in paper last week. So, it was a lot of fun. There was Avatar pre-release for Magic the Gathering, so our Friday night stuff was not there, but that's okay because I went to that pre-release and it was a great time. So let's see. I will show you guys my Kaisa list and my Lux list. Let's do that today. If you guys are also excited about Riftbound while I sort these, we do have a Discord, and everyone in there has been super nice. We talk about Riftbound, we just kind of chat a bit, playing a lot of games in there. This weekend we played some games, so if you're looking for people to play with, look at the pinned comment. There will be some Riftbounding going on. I just added Void Seekers back into this list. If anyone's playing Kaisa, let me know your thoughts on Void Seekers. We got Pouty Poros. You can see I've finally assembled my power cards, which is really freaking nice. I finally have 3 falling stars as well, which took a few weeks to get there, but we got there. I haven't been opening that many products, or that much product, so I've been doing a lot of trading, but been playing a lot of Riftbound online. I did go to... Well, I go to 2 Nexus nights. I went to Thursday night at that card shop's very sweaty, very hardcore card game players. That's where like Fab is really popular and stuff. And it was, it's a good time there. I got my ass kicked. I went 0-2 on Kaisa, 0-1 on Lux, and that was rough. I will say I lost to a set on Kaisa, and that player is incredible at fighting. He's like one of the best players in our area. He's going to Houston for this game, so I didn't feel too bad. Also, he had a lot of anti-Kaisa stuff just teched into his list. Unfortunately, that stored as best of 1. I really wish we could play with sideboard stuff, but everyone's just kind of rocking their teched in stuff from Rip or rocking their base list. I just now got this 3rd falling star. It's going to be really nice for having more consistent removal. Let's see, we got double watchful sentries. This Ravenbloom student is so busted. I added retreats this week. Retreats make a big difference, let me tell you. So here's the list we got going on. We got 3 Stupefies, 2 Cleaves, 3 Hextech Rays, 3 Watchful Sentries, 3 Ravenblooms, 3 Pouties. Some people only rock 2 Pouties. I get so tilted when I don't draw a 2-drop on turn 1. So I'm just like, fine, we're gonna have 9 of them. It's fine. We got that. The retreats were in addition this week. Retreat is really strong. I don't know why I wasn't running it sooner. Void Seeker I recently added back in because I felt like I was really low on removal. Keep in mind, I didn't have a falling star. This falling star was a singularity at the time, actually. So I felt like I just wasn't drawing enough removal. I was using smoke screens in place of these, and I think these feel more consistent. I think smoke screens are really good in specific matchups, which I will sideboard my smoke screens if I ever play in a tournament that allows sideboarding. Because we just do best of 1 Swiss brackets, and like the game was made to be best of 3. Lecturing Yordle, Sprite Mother, and Pouty Poro. We got a 3 of on Darius, a 3 of on Thousand Tail, 1 Rain, 1 Warp, 3 Noxus Hopefuls, and then obviously Survivor. So this is the list right now. I can show you some of my sideboard ideas. But I did want to say, because some people in the Discord were talking about how they were discouraged. They were having a rough time of it. Like, I don't know if they're like me, brand new to card games. Like, I am pretty green when it comes to card games, other than I did play Hearthstone. and I do play Magic casually, play Commander. I just want to share, like, yo, it's okay to not like be winning all the time off the bat. Like it's fine. It's a normal part of it. I come from a fighting game background, and you take your lumps. Shakedowns, I don't know if I'm keeping them here. These are just like, I don't have like a proper sideboard. I know thermo beams, I have 2 of those. Those are very much going to be in a sideboard. I have Sundisk and 2 Noxus Saboteurs. To be honest, I slapped these in here because I was copying a list. This was like 2 weeks ago. But every time I play against a Teemo, I just shoot his cards and then the hidden cards go away. So I don't know about that. And then we got our smoke screens, which I just took out of the list for the Void Seekers. I may end up putting them back in at some point. I'm not sure. There's a chance I take a Poro out and put a 3rd Yordle in, or put a 3rd Sprite Mother. I just get really tilted when I don't have a turn 1 card. So that's pretty much the list for now. I am running Dreaming Tree, of course, Targons, and Void Gate. Just trying to play a basic Kaisa. I think like sort of a tempo control deck is a lot of fun. So I'm really enjoying playing Kaisa, but I'm not good at the game yet. So I've been making a lot of misplays this last week, I find. Eventually I'll get good at this game, but I'm really in no rush. Kaisa is a ton of fun. I highly recommend her. I know a lot of people are dooming because she's good. People don't like when characters are good in games. And to be fair, copy pasting lists that because they're like popular in China and stuff is kind of whack. This list is pretty much what every other Kaisa's running. I had Vise in the list for like a week. I tried Mundo. I tried Shakedown. Dude, I am such a proponent of Shakedown, but it just doesn't feel as consistent as some of the other cards, unfortunately. I will show you guys my Lux list. I'll be honest, I'm a lot more inspired by my Lux. Kaisa, she's really fun to play, and I'm enjoying her. And if you're playing Kaisa, I hope you're enjoying her too. This card is just awesome. And it feels great when you're doing the thing with this deck. It really does. Lux for me is like my my project deck. Like, I think Lux is okay. She's like kind of hard okay. I did see someone was doing some waves with the Lux. Oh, I did manage to secure a Fury Rune this week. I traded a Zanya's and I think 2 Vise, maybe something like that. Happy about that. But Lux is like kind of middling IMO, but she's fun to play. I love playing big spells. She's got she makes really good use of Promising Future. If you're not familiar with the card, I will show you in just a minute. But it's almost like a party game ass card. Like, it's like a search the top 5 of your deck, reveal a card, play it kind of situation for every player. Lux makes good use of it because she gets her card draw. She gets her legend card draw. So I really like running that in there. Unfortunately, I think Lux really wants a second time warp, and I've only got 1. So this will be the Lux list without the Watchers and without the warp, because those are chilling in my Kaisa list that I just put away. We go Vile Maws, Aspirant's Climb, and Star Tipped with Lux. Dude, when you get this Lux out, this is basically you tap it for 2 mana or energy for playing spells. If someone removes that, it's so annoying. So I've got an unchecked power in this list. I did pull one, and I was like, hell yeah, we're using that. It's really nice. And I did play this Lux 1 game in bracket. I played against a Volibear, and it was a fun fight. I mean, I won't lie. Those 2 decks fighting each other was a blast. Like, we just got to the end game and we're popping off. That was a ton of fun. But I did play her in some free-for-all over the weekend. The other Nexus night I went to, that store didn't quite know what they were gonna do. They don't have any packs. They just have the promos. They didn't save packs for events, which like I don't feel too bad about because they were selling packs for MSRP and they were limiting 6 per customer so that people could get them. So I can only like I don't feel bad that they don't have packs, but they're doing 1 week. It'll be 1v1s and everyone just gets the promo pack for showing up. Or maybe it was the 1v1 weeks will pay $5 and get a pack. I couldn't remember exactly. And then the other weeks, so it's the week after that, it's free for alls. That's how we're handling it at that store, and we don't have to pay for the free for all days, the 4-player free for all days if we have enough people. I mean, we had 7 this past Sunday, so we had a 3 and a 4 table going. We did get a promo packs there, and they said to keep showing up and we'll get a promo pack every time because they need like a reason to get more. They needed to be on the books that people are playing the game and showing up. So here's my Lux list. Like I said, these 3. We got 2 Lux Crown Guards because I really like having all that big mana at the end. We got 3 Promising Futures. I love this card. So each player looks at the top 5 cards of their main deck, chooses one, and then recycles the rest. And then starting with the next player, each player plays those cards, ignoring energy cost, and you do have to pay the power cost. So basically you slam this bad boy down. Ideally, you get a favorable trade, because what are they going to do? They'll play like a big creature, and you get one of Lux's massive spells. You play the spell, you nullify the creature, or whatever unit in this game, and you get a card draw, because Lady of Luminosity, when you play a spell that costs 5 or more, draw 1. So I've been using 3 of these. I use them for 1v1s, to be honest, but in a squad or in a free-for-all, they're still good. They're still a ton of fun. Big fan of that card. I actually may build Lux to be like my free-for-all deck. So like if I go to a 1v1, I'll play Kaisa for now, and then if I go to a free-for-all event or teams or something, I'm gonna play Lux. I think that may be the future. This list, let me put this here. I do love this Kaisa Evolutionary in this list. Unfortunately, it's very rare I get to get the Conquer ability off, because people see this thing and they see my giant spells in my trash, and then they target the hell out of this Kaisa. So I rarely get this Conquer off. But this is the list. I did get the 2 extra Echoes. I only had 1 last week. I have all 3 now. I traded, what did I trade for the Echoes? It was the Echoes, and was it the, I can't remember. It might have been the 2 Echoes. What all did I trade away this week? It was a Darius. I got 2 Echoes and $9. That's what it was for a Darius Trifarian. It was my 4th one. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah, man. No, I didn't have any other trades this week. I sold a Foxfire for $20. Mostly because I wasn't going to use it, and I've seen that guy at almost every single event in the area. So I don't know if I'll be going to my Thursday event this week. It is like the sweatier card shop, and I have a lot of fun playing there, but they're doubling the price to entry. It was $5 the last 2 weeks. This week it's $10, and then there's more packs on the line if you win more games, which is cool. They're allowing proxies too. I don't know. I just don't. I want to play best of 3. I don't like that it's a best of 1 event. There is an event Friday at a place that I like going to for Magic. They've done one Riftbound event that I wasn't able to attend. But last week they didn't do the Riftbound event because of Magic pre-release. So this Friday I will be going to that store, a new store for Riftbound, and we'll see how that goes. And that was the store that I bought my packs from day 2 or day 1, and pulled the signature Lee Sin. So I'm excited to go back there. I'm not sold on this Lux. This Lux could go. Honestly, I don't need her. I really, this deck is missing the 3 Watchers. Like I said, the 3 Watchers are in here and the Time Warp. I think this deck could use 3 Watchers, and to be honest with you, this deck could use a second Time Warp. Like, I think she would benefit big time from a second Time Warp. Lux has the ability to cast back-to-back Time Warps with the Crown Guard card, which is cool. You could in theory score 6 points if you got a stack of mana, 2 Time Warps, and a Lux Crown Guard off. Because you could, in theory, you could double conquer, Time Warp, double, and then double hold, Time Warp, double hold, which is cool. I think that's an interesting thing that you can do with this character. I don't think you'd be playing Time Warp with your Promising Future. Maybe, actually, that's a good idea. So you Promising Future, and if you're holding, then you Time Warp. So maybe if I'm gonna play Promising Future, I should take Fields before playing it, which makes sense. Usually you want to take Fields first, but you know, I'm strategizing right now. I love this Echo card in this deck. Being able to accelerate him and then just slam him into something and like create some chaos, or even trade somewhere, and then he dies and you ready all your runes. It's so good. I think that's awesome. What else is new in Riftbound this week? Oh, they did some more Spirit Forged information. Did y'all see that? They've got what is it? They said there's going to be 40 overnumbered cards in the next set. I can't remember exactly which ones are the overnumbered. Is that like the alt arts? Or is that the showcases? I can't remember which rarity is which. They're kind of getting jumbled in my head. But they're going to start the reveal season soon, so that's exciting. And then they showed off the runes you can get. Oh my gosh, these are so sick. The runes you can get for doing Spirit Forged Nexus Knights. That looks dope. I'm very excited about those. Also, they detailed the pre-release for Spirit Forged. So the pre-Rift event, you'll get a kit to build a sealed deck, just like the release event promos for Origins. Your Spirit Forged pre-Rift kit will include a legend from the set and a champion unit featuring a special Spirit Forged stamp. So I guess you get this kit, and I doubt that it's gonna have the character on it. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It'll probably be like $30. You get a kit and you'll get some packs, and you'll get like that little, yeah, what do they call it? A legend from the set and a champion unit and promos. Yeah, I think you get like a little kind of mini deck, and then you get your packs, and then you make your deck with all that. So that looks cool. I mean, that sounds like a Magic pre-release, to be honest. So sounds like fun to me. I'm a big fan of that style of play. It's like casual. I don't go out and play Magic all the time. The only time I do it is for pre-release. And it's a blast every time. So looking forward to that. I'm already signed up for 2 of them. If you guys are as obsessed about Riftbound as I am, I would look and see if any of your local game stores have them listed already, so you can get in, get signed up, and not have to worry about it. Because, you know, there is a lot of demand for this game right now. I wonder if the demand's going to stay. I just stuck a falling comet on a falling comet. You know what Fate said? They're next to each other. Fate said, do you guys, like, when you put cards back in, do you kind of go, oh, one on the top, one somewhere in there, yeah, sure, one in there, and then you shuffle? Do you do that? I guess there's no real point in doing that, because I'm just going to shuffle them anyway, right? So those are my 2 current decks. As far as Origins is concerned, I don't know if we'll be building anything else in paper to play. I think I'm pretty set with Kaisa for competitive, quote unquote. We're playing best of 1, so how competitive could it actually be? and Lux for free for all. I think that's my setup. I want to play like a baited hook Darius deck. That looks like a lot of fun, but getting the cards for like getting the baited hook sounds like a pain in the butt. Probably also want Dravens for that deck last I was looking, and I don't own a single Draven. And I think I'm done buying product for Origins. I don't want to say definitively, like if I'm in a store and they have packs and the packs aren't like $12 or something, like as long as they're at a decent price, I think I'll buy a few more packs, like if they're there, but I'm not seeking them anymore. I think I've hit the point where I've like, I got 2 lists together. The Spirit Forge comes out. Pre-release. I'm trying to get a hold tag for a box. We'll see if that goes well. Because I think, you know, if I'm this invested in a hobby, I'm down to like do the pre-release and do a like 1 booster box when a set comes out. I'm not like a buy a whole case kind of guy. I sort of enjoy a bit of the limitation to the cards you own. And like assembling this Kaisa list was not easy. I had to do a lot of trading, and it kind of forced me to interact with people I never would have interacted with at like the game stores and stuff like that. And I don't want to call us friends, but like, you know, became acquaintances with people at the store, became friendly with them through like trades and stuff. And I think that's a really cool thing that you get out of playing cards in person. So I guess what I'm getting at is just, you should go to your Nexus nights, go have a good time. Don't worry if you win or lose. Dude, I lose all, I mean, I'm ass. I'm new to card games, and you know, it's a good time. I always leave my Nexus night like ecstatic, like over the moon, ready to play more Riftbound. And I think that's the right place to be. Look, I got little Lux on my desk. She's chilling. This came with the Proving Grounds box. Speaking of which, y'all seen the prices for those things? Oh my goodness. That is, talk about out of hand. This is a bit much. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I have yellow runes to put in Lux. What am I doing? Am I not running my proper amount of bling? I got 2 yellows right here. Or should I leave them in the binder? Here's my promos. I got a yellow here too. Y'all been getting these runes in your promos? I haven't gotten a blue or a red. I want blue, red. I mean, I want ideally one of each. Damn, that rainbow foil actually looks really good on the camera. That's cool. I also am missing some legends. I need Darius. I don't have Darius, which is kind of nuts. I feel like I would have opened one by now. I don't think there's much to update in the binder this week. Let's see. I got another one of these guys. This guy just keeps showing up. Nobody plays him. I got another misfortune. I got, shoot, man, I think that's about it. I don't know. Did I have this Immortal Phoenix last week? I think I pulled this at some point this week. I had some luck with some packs recently. I've got actually 4 here at home, but I'm not letting myself have them until I reach certain milestones with my schoolwork. So I've been drip feeding myself. Hopefully the people everywhere can get packs. That would be really nice, because, you know, the shortage is just not a good look on the game at all. And if we want, you know, we are new players. This game's brand new, but if we want like fresh new players, they need to be able to get their hands on the cards. Like, that is my biggest issue. People were saying maybe after the regional they'll go down, but I don't know that that's the case. I don't know. we'll see. Hopefully, they said they were printing more Origins. I don't think they said they were printing more Proving Grounds or something like that. I heard something to that effect. But yeah, that's about all I got today. Just checking in for my locals and playing Riftbound. Still enjoying it. Join the Discord. We will play a bunch more. And hell yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.